Hello, good morning students. Myself is Kanti sir, teaching mathematics in 10th English medium. We are now in objective session of lesson number 30 and objective questions following from worksheet only. I hope you get printed it and you are having it now. Make sure if you are not having worksheet with you, then first of all avail that and then go in the watching of video. Now I have given you few MCQs, question number 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 and 15 in homework. So first of all we just solve remaining all. Okay, and if you get any one option from the given alternative, then it is right. Okay, so I think not need to give answer right now, and if needed I will provide you. Now for remaining sums, first start from number 1, question number 1. In 1, question is given, divide a lemon into 2 equal parts. The total surface area of each of its part is. So if you divide lemon into 2 equal parts, it is hemisphere. So you know TS of hemisphere, 3 pi r square. Okay. So in first one, answer will be D only. Why? Because 3 pi r square, hemisphere is there, half lemon. Okay. Now look at number 3. In number 3, ratio of radii of 2 sphere is 1:4. Means 2 different spheres are given and their ratio of radius is given 1/4. And they are asking the ratio of area. Okay, so ratio of area is asked there. So just start this way. They are not asking individual value of radius because individual value of radius not given. So area cannot be found, but relation between area can be found. Okay, so just write that formula: 4 pi r1 square, 4 pi r2 square. 4 pi being cancelled, left is r1 to r2 whole square. So it is 1/4 whole square. So it becomes 1/16. Okay, so answer will be 1:16. So in third one, D is answer. Okay, otherwise you get direct answer also. If radius to area is asked, radius to area, then make square. Why? Because in formula square is there. Sometimes they can ask in reverse order also. Suppose ratio of area is given and they want to find ratio of radius, then you can take square root also. So here square root. Okay, so just remember that way also. So no need to doing this work. Okay, what is the relation between radius and area? This is the relation. Okay, so directly make square. Otherwise, if area's ratio given and required is radius ratio, then just take square. Okay, so here is answer 1:16. Now number 4. In number 4, they are asking volume of sphere, but in terms of D, not R, in terms of diameter. So you know formula 4/3 pi r cube. So obviously we can replace R by D upon 2. Replace R by D upon 2. Now just simplify 4/3 into pi into D cube upon 8. Okay, D cube upon 2 cube. 4 to the 8. So what left? Pi D cube upon 3 to the 6. Okay, so volume of sphere becomes pi D cube upon 6. So answer is B. Okay, just I replace R by D by 2. Why? Radius equal to half diameter. Okay, now come at number 9. Just read and try to understand it. Number 9. If a cone and a sphere have equal volume, so cone and sphere equal volumes are given. So V C equal to Vs, volume of cone equal to volume of sphere, that is given equal. And radius are also equal, radii also equal. Then what is the ratio of height of cone and diameter of sphere? Height of cone and diameter of sphere. Diameter of sphere or diameter of cone both are equal here. Okay, so means height upon diameter is asked. Okay, so first write down formula both ones. Volume of cone 1 by 3 pi r square h, 4 by 3 pi r cube. Okay, now 3 being cancelled, pi also cancel. What left? R square h equal to 4r cube. Okay, now 1 r being cancelled, so I just shifted r there. So here is 4r left because r square gone that side, so it becomes r cube upon r square. Okay, because same variable is there, so I just shifted r towards right side. So it becomes 4h equal to 4r. So h upon r becomes 4 upon 1. They are asking us h upon d, but first of all we just find h upon r because in formula no d, r is given. Okay, so we found h upon r. Now just make here twice and here also twice. Okay, so if I write here 2r, then here 2, means this is 2 to the 4. So h upon d equal to 2, otherwise 2 upon 1. Okay, again volume of cone and volume of sphere given equal. So I just place both formula, simplify, cancel out, that cancel. Then r is shifted here, so it becomes 1r only. So we got h of r first of all. After getting h of r, that is actually might be answer, but they are asked height upon diameter. So I just make here twice, here also twice. Okay, so 2 ones are 2 here. Then simplify here. So h upon d, in place of 2r you can write d. So h upon d becomes 2. Means 2 upon 1. Ratio is 2 is to 1. Okay. So in ninth one, answer is C. Remember that way. Okay. Again, just understand why I proceed 2 step extra, because I want here diameter. So I make twice both sides in denominator. Okay. So we got h upon d equal to 2 to the 4. Only 2 means 2 upon 1. So ratio become 2 is to 1. Okay, here nothing is there, so 1 is there. Okay. Now number 11. 1 cubic meter equal to how many liter? That you know, 1000. Just understand. Remember. Just remember, 1 meter cube is equal to 1000 liter. So in 9 answer is given C, 2 is to 1, 11, 1000 D. 12. 1 liter equal to how many cubic centimeter? You know this relation. 1 meter cube is equal to 1000 liter. We already use here. 1 centimeter cube is equal to 1 upon 1000 liter. But they are not asking 1 centimeter cube is equal to how many liter. They are asking us 1 liter equal to how many. So 1 liter is equal to 1000 shifted here. So 1000 centimeter cube. 1000 is 1000. So 1 liter equal to how many centimeter cube? 1000. Okay. So in 12 also 1000. Okay. What way they are asking? Just look there. In reverse way they are asking. Okay. So I just shifted it here. And you have to remember both this relation so that it is useful in conversion, either meter cube or centimeter cube into liter. Otherwise, liter into either meter cube or centimeter. Okay. Now, number 30. After dividing a sphere into 4 equal parts, total surface area is. Just try to understand here. That is suppose one sphere. Okay. If I divide it into 4 equal parts, then what happens? This is total curved surface area is 4 pi r square. So each part becomes pi r square, pi r square, pi r square. Okay, fourth part of that. But here these types of surface open. These types of surface open here also. So now we just okay. So these types of surface will be open here. Just try to understand. And this will be hemisphere. This is also hemisphere. You just imagine if you are having lemon or any spherical shape which can be cut. You can cut into 4 equal parts. Then here hemisphere and here also hemisphere. Means one hemisphere will be visible here. Okay. So this is pi r square plus 2 hemisphere. Sorry, not 2 hemisphere. 2 semicircle. This is semicircle. This is also semicircle. So 2 semicircle means 1 circle. So it become pi r square plus pi r square, 2 pi r square. Again I repeat it. If you convert or divide whole sphere into fourth part, then it will be like this. It will be like this. Okay. 2 hemisphere will be here. Okay. And accordingly, you just add both this hemisphere, both this semicircle into curved surface area. Now curved surface area is pi r square. Why? Fourth part of 4 pi r square. So 4 pi r square upon 4 means pi r square plus 2 hemisphere. 2 hemisphere means not 2 hemisphere but 2 semicircle. 2 semicircle equal to 1 circle. So pi r square plus pi r square, 2 pi r square. Okay. Now, so answer is 2 pi r square. Otherwise, directly remember it. In 4 part, it is 2 pi r square. In 2 part, first MCQ. In 2 part, 3 pi r square. Okay, so just remember. Okay, so 14 cover, 15 given in homework. Now look at next blanks. Only VSQ. Give unit of area and when measurements are given in centimeter. So obviously centimeter cube. Give unit of area when measurements given in centimeter. Okay, so it is obviously centimeter cube. Now next one. Give formula to find surface area of a frustum of cone when which is open from broad end. So we use that formula in finding material use. How much material used in making cave, making bucket. At that time, you just cover this bottom part as well as surrounding part and this bottom part. Okay, so surrounding part is that pi L R1 plus R2. This is CS plus pi R2 square. In fourth question of 13.4, we use that formula. Okay, so this is the formula required for question number 2. Okay, question number 2 of VSQ. Next time. Now number 3. First one's answer was centimeter cube only. That is very simple. Number 2's answer is this. Number 3 now. Find curved surface area of cone whose radius is 3 and height is 4. Actually radius, so its formula is pi r a. Curved surface area of cone, pi r a. Now pi should be pi only in terms of pi. R is given 3. L not given. Height given, slant height is not given. But whenever they are 3 and 4, this will be 5 only. You remember that triple, otherwise it is Pythagoras formula. You know this. L is equal to R square plus S square. So R will be 3 square plus 4 will be 4 square, 60. So 9 plus 16, 25. 25 root is 5. So place here 5. So 15 pi is answer. Okay. So third answer is 15 pi. I just found L extra, otherwise it is very simple because L is not given, and many students make mistake here, just place 4. They understand L as a height, actually it is slant, not given. Now number 4, this is repeating, 1 meter cube is equal to 1000 liter. I written just ahead of this question, this section. 1 centimeter cube is equal to 1 upon 1000 liter. Okay, so 4 number 1000 and 5 number 1 upon 1000. You have to just learn it, remember it. Okay. Now 6 and 7 in homework. 6 and 7. Okay. That section is VSQ. Actually, VSQ is not given heading, but VSQ means very short question. Now number 8. If area of base of cylinder is 20 meters square and height is 10, then find its curved surface area. Okay, so I am talking about 8. Number 8. We know area of cylinder is what? Sorry, volume is us. So actually it is pi r square h. Cylinder's volume is pi r square h. But pi r square is nothing but the area of base. So it formula become A into h. Why? We already discussed that in very first lecture of this lesson. In a table I written that formula. If you don't remember, then just derive pi r square h. But what is pi r square? Area of base. So now it is 20 into 10. 200. Okay. So 200 is answer. 200 meter cube. Okay. Same way, number 9. Curved surface area of frustum of cone in terms of perimeter. So that formula we already used in question number 2. Question number 2 of 13.4. Frustum of cone's formula is this: pi L R1 plus R2. We derived it. CSA of frustum of cone. Now take pi inside. So actually pi R1 plus pi R. Now we want 2 here, so multiply by 2. So 2 pi R1 plus 2 pi R2. But you cannot multiply by 2, you have to divide also by 2. So it becomes L upon 2 C1 plus C2. You have to remember this also. Directly you can give answer. Because we already used in second question of 13.4. Okay. Now number 9. Circumference of base of cone is 40 and slant height, not stand height, but slant height is 8. Find curved surface area. So again, that type of formula we have to use. Because again, they have asked curved surface area, but circumference is given, radius is not given. Okay, so remember that way. Circumference 10 and slant height is given. So I have to write first of all pi r L. CSA of cone equal to pi r L. Okay, that is number 10. So it will be 2 pi r L upon 2. Why? I want 2 pi r there. So that I can write C here. So in place of 2 pi r, I can write C into L upon 2. So just like this is the formula of CSA in terms of circumference. Here also in terms of circumference. Same only, here also upon 2, here also upon 2. Into L, here 2 circumferences, here only 1 circumference. Now place value. How much it is given? Circumference 10, slant height 8. Okay, so 80 by 4, otherwise 4 tens are 40. Okay, so in terms of circumference, you can write formula of any shape CSA, whether it is cylinder, cone, frustum of cone. In this type of case, you can derive these types of formula in terms of circumference. R is not there, R is removed. In place of R, we involve circumference. Okay. Okay, now number 11. Sorry, 11 is in homework. Just understand, try to understand it. Now 12. Two cubes of volume 8 centimeter cube are joined end to end. Find surface area of resulting cuboid. Same type of question we already solved in 13.1 question number 1. 13.1 question number 1. There given 64, volume given 64, here given volume 8. Okay. So it is very simple. If you join two cube, then it will become cuboid. This way. Cuboid is formed. Okay. Now, they have given volume of cube. If volume is 8, then length become 2 only. Length become 2. Of both cube. Why length become 2? Because B is equal to L cube. If 8 is given here, then obviously 2 cube is equal to L cube. So 2 equal to L. Means take cube root. So now resulting shape is cuboid. So cuboid's formula is L3S. So L becomes 4 here. Look there. Length increased. Breadth 2 and height 2. So 4 2s are 8 2s are 16. So 16 is our answer. Okay. So this was question number 12. Now look at number 13. Give shape of following things. Just imagine these things are in front of you. Then you just observe what is the shape of that given vessel or whatever may be. Okay? I just given you 6, 7 and 11 homework. 5 rupee coin. What is the shape of 5 rupee coin? Obviously cylinder. Cylinder of very little height. Height is very little. Okay. So 5 rupee coin is cylinder. Water glass. Frustum of cone. I am not writing, just telling you. Water glass is frustum of cone. Wire. Cylinder. Wire is cylinder of very narrow diameter and long height. Okay. So wire is cylinder. Bucket. Frustum of cone. Just like glass. Okay, just like drinking glass. So bucket is frustum of cone. Shuttlecock. Shuttlecock is frustum of cone as well as hemisphere. Why? Shape is just like that. Shuttlecock in badminton is just like that. Okay. So here frustum of cone plus hemisphere. Frustum of cone plus hemisphere. Pipe. Cylinder. Playing dice, cube. Playing dice is cube. Test tube. Test tube is cylinder as well as hemisphere. Cylinder as well as hemisphere, just like that. So here cylinder plus hemisphere. Okay. So shape of all these are given. Now 14 number. Slant height of frustum of cone if radii are 5 and 2 centimeter and height 4 centimeter. So means they have given R1 equal to 5, R2 equal to 4 and height equal to 4. What is this? Slant height. So slant height's formula for frustum of cone is this one. Just like cone, but here is R1 minus R2 in place of R. Okay. Now place all values. Sorry, 5, 2. So it is 4 square plus 5 minus 2 whole square. So it becomes 4 square plus 3 square. So it becomes 9 plus 60, 25 equal to 5. Just simple sum. We very many times use this formula for finding area whenever L is not given. But here only specially L is asked for 1 mark. Okay. Now number 50. 1 hectare is equal to how many meters square? 1 hectare equal to how many meters square? Then you have to remember. Once in exercise 13.3, in last or second last question, we use that relation. How much area of field can be irrigated? That was asked. Okay. So 1 hectare is equal to 10,000 meters square. So this you have to remember. 10,000 meters square combined becomes 1 hectare. Okay. Okay. So now that question, all objective questions are over. Now look at few examples. I have given you example number 3, 5, 7 and 14. 3, 5, 9 and 14. Okay, so first of all look at first example. Okay, so open your textbook. I just no more time, but I just give you hint for any one question. Now before going to that question, look at first example first. In first one, method or step is not new, but in calculation little problem arise. So that I am giving now. Example stock we will do later on in next lecture. So look at first one. They have given of this step. I just concentrate on finding slant height. 3.5 is given here total. So 3.5 means it will be 1.75. And height is given total 5. Total is 5. So if you subtract 5 minus 1.75, then it will become 0.25 and 3.25 here. Now problem arises how to find slant height here, because the numbers are somewhat problematic. So how to find that slant height? That I am now just talking. So first of all, don't use this one. Actually 1.75 is what? 175 by 100. So it is 25 sevens are 25 fours. I use 7 by 4 here. And 3.25 is what? 325 upon 100. So it will be 25 ones are 25, 7, 25 threes are this. And now 4. So it is 13 by 4. Okay. Now we use L's formula. A square plus R square. So that is first one is R, this is H. So it is 169 upon 60. I just making square directly. H square plus R square. Okay. Now make total of this. This is 60. Now 169 plus 4 9 plus 9 18. 1 6 plus 4 10 plus 1 11. 1 2. 218 comes here. Okay. Now don't simplify it because 16 is useful. Don't make it half-half. Otherwise it will create more problems. Okay. Now if we want to find square root, then square root of 16 is 4. But problem arises here. This is not perfect square number. And you know, nearest perfect square number is 225. Nearest perfect square number is 225. And it is for 50. Okay. So 225 square root is 50. So now how to find square root of this one? Just look, it is slightly less than 50. So by trial and error you have to find this one. You just get 14.9 square, 14.8 square likewise. And go nearest to that one. Suppose I directly try for 14.8. 148 into 1, and look how much it is, because it is not perfect square. Sometimes they give us directly root of this number, but now they are not given. So we have to find that way. So now 14800, then 8 4s are 32, 3 4 4s are 16 plus 3 19, 1 4 1s are 4 5. Okay, 4 8s are 32, 16 19 1 5. 8 8 is 64, 6 8 4 is 32 plus 6 38, 3 8 3 8 11, 4 10. 9 plus 9, 18 plus 1, 91. 5 plus 1, 5, 10, 11. 219. So 219.04, actually 14.8 into 14.8. So it becomes 219. So very closer to this. So we take square root of this as a 14.8. Because exactly we cannot find it without calculator. Okay, up to one decimal only we have to write. We cannot go ahead. Okay, so now just simplify it. 4 3s are 12. Okay, 14.8 divided by 2. So 4 3s are 12. 2 left. 4 7s are 28. So it is approximate 3.7. Approximate 3.7, not exact. So say just return approx. So just that part is somewhat different or somewhat difficult. Okay, otherwise method is very simple. Total surface area means what? CSA plus 2 pi r square. Sorry, pi r L plus 2 pi r square. Now AL we obtained, so now it becomes very simple. Okay, you understand? Now onwards, from next lecture we will go through 3, 5, 9 and 14 example. So be ready and just read and try to understand all this, for example, and remaining also, so that you can understand in video session fast. Thank you.